Hey everyone, today we're playing Robocop on the NES. I love the Robocop movie. I actually really like Robocop 2. I can't say the same for anything else in the Robocop universe. I'm curious about the Robocop game coming out because the team that made that did a pretty damn good job on Terminator Resistance. I like that game a lot. Hopefully it'll be better than this game. At least they have the theme song. It's so weird to like have Robocop starting off like punching people. This is another game I might have recorded at a different time. If I did, oh well, you're hearing new commentary. If you're wondering what that sound is, I don't remember this game like with this color palette. It's so bad looking. I wonder if it's just my TV settings. I've never been a fan of a game with like a lot of browns and greens and oranges and stuff like that. I always tend to like cooler colors. Robocop's biggest enemy is apparently stairs. So, what did I do to get down? So I have to look this way. Okay. So in order to go downstairs, you have to like... Doesn't work that way. Okay. I guess there's just a sweet spot that's very narrow for those stairs. There was a pretty fun arcade game that I feel like this game took some inspiration for. At least they got like his little pose where he lifts his arm back and shows some character. I'm so bad at this game. Why? What? Why do they have that diagonal shooting? That just seems dumb to me. You have all these power fantasy games and it's like these characters are always so helpless. It's like the Terminator, you're supposed to be like this badass and you like die at the first level, like, and that's like the bar in Terminator 2. It makes no damn sense. I guess the game would be too easy, like you'd be playing it with God mode on, but still. At least let you have fun during the first few levels. Is this supposed to be like the first guy that Robocop encounters? How is he bigger than Robocop? Jeez. It's like dead or alive, you're coming with me, maybe. Robocop is never discouraged. Let's challenge again. Something. This is Ocean though. Ocean's not a Japanese game. Did Ocean develop this game? I mean, that's a pretty powerful punch to like blow up a motorcycle, but these dogs, man. They give Robocop a run for his money. These stairs, man. This is somebody coming from somebody who loves the Castlevania series, and Castlevania is infamous for its stairs. Even Konami even made a joke about it in Snatcher. Like they made fun of, I think they said something about like, I don't know if I can say what they said on YouTube. It was funny though. Anyway, it was basically a reference of how upset people were with the stairs and how discouraged they were and frustrated they were with the stairs in Castlevania, and then what they did afterwards. if you get my drift. I don't even remember Gyroscopter Man. Remember when Robocop had to do all this shit? And fight a pack of dogs? Is that supposed to be baby food? I still gotta fight that giant. Plug my own company. So I guess Data East made this. Data East is that a Japanese company? I guess it says East. This guy's an issue. How am I supposed to fight Ed 209? Why are you suddenly invincible? This is bullshit. This is Robocop and he's just like getting beat up by a common thug that's somehow like 10 feet tall. I mean, let's be honest, look how much Robocop is bigger than everything else, except those dogs. Like, they're the size of like a mythological wolf beast. Like, so if that dude's bigger than Robocop, like, what would that guy look like on film? It'd look pretty ridiculous. It'd be like the size of like, probably even bigger than like Thanos from like the Marvel movies. Robocop. Your destruction is inevitable. So is my challenge with getting downstairs. Holy shit. Sometimes you just gotta moonwalk down the stairs, I guess. There's so much character in this game. Like, they could have put more effort into this. I feel like this might have been one of those victims of trying to push a game out the door. This needed some more time in the oven. I wonder if there's like fan versions of this game where they like made it better. Because I feel like the ingredients are there. I really hope they do justice with that Robocop game, for real. I would love to see good Robocop games. Robocop has never really had much luck with good games. I feel like the best Robocop games are the arcade games. I'm not as... Robocop versus the Terminator, I enjoyed a bit. I'm not gonna lie, I did like the 8-bit version of Robocop 3, even though I didn't like the movie, but I don't think it would be a game I would play now. I think I went back to it and played it, and it wasn't how I remembered it. This game isn't how I remember it, because I'm remembering this game being mostly like the arcade version. I just forget how fucking clunky it is. I feel like Robocop should never punch anything unless it's like nearby, but you know, that's just my opinion, man. The music's like the most upbeat version of the Robocop theme. I tried to recreate a dog out and went meow meow. try to recreate that viciousness. I know so many kids that I grew up with that were too young to watch Robocop and their parents let them. Maybe the title just sounded stupid and they just figured it was an innocent movie. Like, even I saw Robocop when I was a kid, but I think it was off of TV. But even the TV version for a kid, that's pretty fucking violent. I didn't realize how violent it was even when it was edited until much later. And it's interesting to see like people who didn't grow up with it like watch it now and don't have like an understanding of the times if they didn't do any research. Like, even if I didn't grow up with a movie, if I really like it or whatever, like I'll research it because I'm just one of those people that I just get really curious about things. So I research it. I'm a perpetual researcher of things I'm interested in. And so I think a lot of times when people see the movie for the first time, they don't understand the culture that the movie came out, and they don't understand that Robocop is kind of like a satire and a commentary of the culture at the time. And it's actually a super brilliant movie. And to be honest, I feel like a lot of that was even lost with the remake. I will say the remake is more satisfying than the Ghostbusters remake, for whatever it's worth. Because I feel like they at least tried. Also, like, even though like Chris Hemsworth was kind of funny, like the whole like, oh, we're trying to go against the stereotype of like that stupid blonde secretary. Like, Janine was fucking awesome, like especially if you watch the cartoon. Like, I don't know what other series they're talking about, but Janine was never treated like a dumb blonde. If anything, especially in the first movie, she kind of like called them out on their bullshit and was kind of disgusted, where then like the receptionist in the Ghostbusters remake is like dumb as shit. It's funny, but if they're trying to reverse roles, like, I don't know what they did, because Janine was pretty competent. Especially when Laura Summers, the first Janine before they made the series more kid-friendly, the real Ghostbusters series, when she had like almost like a Brooklyn or Queens accent, I can't remember. Anyway, she was a really good Janine when she had the punk rock look with the short skirt and the more like short hair, like it was more like a punk haircut, and her glasses were more triangular, not round. She looked less like Janine in Ghostbusters 2, which I think Annie Potts in Ghostbusters 2 especially is really attractive. I don't know, I always thought Annie Potts was attractive. But she looks kind of like mousy, like a little bit in the beginning of Ghostbusters, but like towards the end, like she's, you can see like she had kind of a punkish style. Like, I remember there's one scene she's like wearing like a leather skirt and stuff like that, so it kind of alluded to it a little bit. And then like with Ghostbusters 2, they tried to like emulate the look of how she looked in the cartoon. But one of the coolest things ever was I just was saying, I was rewatching an episode of the real Ghostbusters, and I just happened to make a comment on Twitter or some social media thing. I was just like, something about like complimenting like her as being like the best animated version of Janine, and she actually somehow found it and thanked me. That was so cool to be thanked by the voice actress or actor or of the original Janine Melnitz on the real Ghostbusters series. What is the point of What do you have, like one of those wrist things that Wonder Woman has? Okay, I'm gonna stop the video here because this is just terrible gameplay, and I don't want to drag you through this and talk about unrelated things the whole time. I'm doing wonders for my channel here. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. This is Robocop for the NES. You can check it out. I guess that's an option for you. Alright, thank you so much. Take care. Bye.
If you want to, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.